أمة جزر القمر. أمة جزر القمر.
انظروا ماذا في السماء. Look carefully whatever is above you. Sama means in Arabic anything which is above you. والأرض and the earth. وما تغني الآيات والنذر عن قوم لا يؤمنون. سنريهم we shall surely show them آياتنا في الآفاق, our signs in the horizons. It is the approach which will be different, the emphasis between what is happening now. You are investigating to make life easy in this world. People live together. They are now trying to investigate and to try and find out things to destroy each other. Muslims know they won't do like that. They would do that because to benefit humanity. رحماء بينهم, they are merciful between themselves, and anyone who wants to live with them peacefully, they are, please do come. The Jews and the Christians are called the people of the book. They were allowed to live with the Prophet, to live in Medina. They were allowed right down in this Islamic civilization. They have been they have had a very good positions, whether in Andalus or in Baghdad. They worked together. When they came to knowledge, they were all human beings. They studied together. You can find this even in the little book which is called The Arabs by Bernard, who is not very good friend of Muslims, and yet he had to mention and accepted this. Muslims and Jews and Christians sat down together to learn in mosques. In mosques. And therefore, our system of education will be so broad-minded and tolerant. We shall have to ask, to allow Muslims to come, non-Muslims to come to learn, do research, and at the same time teach, translate, like Mamoids. We must have our own schools. All the resources, as I said, we have must be spent in building the schools all over, well organized. It's not the question of giving money to people who are going to eat that money, to spend as they like. Some of the money given for religious purposes are used for drinking. That's not the sort of thing we must do. There must be education, very well organized. And we can't have that unless the Muslim community is organized, well organized, all over the world. In Arabia, in other parts of Asia, Africa, Europe, and so on and so forth. It makes a person feel very sorry to feel that so much money which is found in Muslim countries is spent in the wrong way. But what can you and me do? You are not the people to be told about this. I've said some of these things in some of these great conferences in the world, but no one has paid any attention to what I've said. They get up and say that, yes, this is very ideal, very good. But we must see to it that the Muslim countries which are rich, even those which are poor, have a lot of money to contribute. If each and one individual of us, in spite of our circumstances, each one of us has something to contribute. And therefore, what we need for Islamic education is organization, tolerance, broad-mindedness. And these Muslim countries must stop, live and let live for the time being. Understand each other's point of view, come together for what is common. Otherwise you will all be destroyed. We have no time now in splitting hairs.
Umma Juzur lKamar.
This is not the time of telling each other you are a kafir, you are this, you are that. That if you like will come later. This is the time for you. Bring others to Islam. Show people what Islam is. Remind each other. Tolerate each other. This is the time for that. And unless we do that, we are going to be destroyed. وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ. And therefore, what we need after education or before education is a da'wah ila Allah. Call people to God, to Islam, to proper Islam, to broad-minded Islam. We are not interested in what anyone Muslim does privately. We are not interested. And the Quran tells you not to be interested in private affairs of any one individual. We need الدعوة إلى الله بالحكمة والموعظة الحسنة, with wisdom and good admonition. And if there is any controversy or any argument, then it should be in the best possible way with everybody. قل هذه سبيلي, this is my way, أدعو إلى الله على بصيرة أنا ومن اتبعني, I and whoever follows me. And we all here at least claim, we all here say that we are the followers of the Prophet. And the Prophet ﷺ says that my way is this, to call people to God. And once we do that, really and sincerely, if we make it our goal, that we are here as shuhada ala nas, calling people to God, we shall again be what the Quran calls us, kuntum khayra ummatin, the best of all communities. وإن شاء الله سيقع ذلك. وفقنا الله لما يحب ويرضى. طيب.
أمة جزر القمر. أمة جزر القمر.